Alright guys, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. So, I just finished Mass Effect 2, so I've been quite involved with that story and everything, so I wanted to finish that before coming back to anything else. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this game and possibly Deathloop before going to the third Mass Effect game. So we were doing clandestine cargo before this, so we need to take the scepter pieces to Nan's in the Brackenbury Sanatorium. So what we were doing, if you can remember, because I sort of do, we were finding all these pieces and stuff just scattered about down through here. So now we need to go back to Brackenbury in the sanatorium. So yeah, so the games I'll be completing this Deathloop, and I'll be continuing with my golf games. And once I am done with those two, or at least once I'm done with this one, the next CRPG that I will be doing is Fallout 1, then 2, then Tactics, because I've heard that they're getting increasingly more difficult to play on newer machines, so yeah. Okay. So bring these to Nans, who is this? I know we can talk to the statue, but
good day, stranger.
No.
Gods keep you.
There we go.
Hello.
Let's see. Immortal sent me. He said you'd be interested in these scepter pieces we found. That chatty old fishwife's been blabbing about me, I see. She laughs and rolls her eyes. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. Nans examines the scepter, her eyes hooded by crinkled flesh. Immortal told you true. I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. She steals a glance at your face, but her fingers tighten around the piece in her hands. I'll take it off you for 500. And unfortunately, our own character doesn't have perception or lore high enough, so we'll just agree. She wraps the pieces up in the folds of her robes. A pleasure doing business with you. Give my greetings to Immortal next time you find yourself in the gift. We gained 500 copper. We lost the scepter pieces, and we gained 1122 experience. And that's it. Okay. And for those types of games, those Fallout games, and also the first Wasteland game, I'm probably gonna look up guides on how best to create characters and stuff, because they're quite odd compared to nowadays games. So this is more of endless paths. I think we have to level up a little bit. The Parable of Whale. Retrieve the stolen scroll. A group of thieves has stolen the scroll of Whale from the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Defiance Bay. The High Archivist Grimda wants me to track down the thieves and recover the scroll. Grimda said that one of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. Okay, so if we go back out, shit, what was it called? Parable of Whale. We said on the path to Deerford. So here's Deerford Village. Deerford Crossing. So my guess is village. Chapel construction completed. The Celebrant's Dirge reward. Oh yeah, that's right. They're out there. He's leaving in 7 days. Now, I'm wondering if days is turns. Huh. Okay. Craft Hall, Curo Shop. Okay, we only have 3 things left. They're all 2 days. Let's get the last one. That'll help us with the security, the craft hall. Okay. The Parable of a Whale. Let's see, so it was saying on the path to Deerford. Path 2, so maybe one of these places. Oh, well, here's the house. Whoops. Oh. Honestly, didn't expect anybody. Oh wow, I didn't realize Aloth was kind of hurt. We do have 4 of those. So she's using a crossbow as well. A little more than I thought there'd be, to be honest. Alright, so Aloth is going to be really important here. Where is he? Too many of our guys are in there. Alright, there he is. Oh, somebody had our bear turn against us. Who is it? I don't think it's him. It's this guy.
Much for you. Unite!
Okay. Had to get him away from the damn bear. Oh wait, it said bear can be— oh, this is ours. I'm stupid. Oh man. All this is gonna hit our guys, but whatever.
Aspect worth and right. Hey.
Why did it automatically attack? I don't understand. Oh, I guess that was it.
Hey.
Okay. A pistol. Hey, a grimoire. Oh, we can't just give it to him? Alright. Scroll of Whale. This ancient scroll is bound with silver thread. The broken wax seal is stamped with the shape of an eye. The scroll at first appears to be gibberish, a collection of symbols and characters with no apparent connection between them. As you study them, however, you could swear that the characters begin to move. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, they shift and crisscross and realign, and you are able to read the text. A simpleton seeks out a wise man, said to know the answer to every question. Please, says the simpleton, you have to help me. The world terrifies me. I wake each morning and I don't know why. I make choices each day and I don't know what will happen as a result. I go to sleep each night and I don't know whether it will be my last. When the simpleton finishes, he notices that the wise man is weeping. The simpleton apologizes profusely and asks the wise man what he has said to upset him. The wise man shakes his head and wipes the tears from his eyes. He answers, some people have all the luck. Okay, oh, we got some, looks like decent armor. Oh, you take the scroll, you hear a voice. You have found it, now lose it again. Hi, Archive. Scrimda asked me to bring this back. The voice laughs. Would you appease a dwarf or a god? You think this theft was an accident? The voice seems to shift, as if the speaker were constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives a thing value. Take it to the Black Meadow, find the drake that faces east, and bury it, neath its skull. Huh. Return the Grimda or in Copper Lane. Bunch of lockpicks.
Well?
Okay, but first... Ooh. St. Garam's Spark. Plus 25 shock damage, plus 10% accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. Alright. Well, I think she's the only one that... She doesn't even have a gun. I don't want her getting up close. So what we'll do is give her this pistol. Where the hell will we get this cat? Alright, we just got... Ooh. Exceptional rapier. 13 to 18, it still sucks. One-handed, who's using... I mean, he's the only one at the moment that really uses, weapons like that. And he's got some great ones. Let's see, which one of these do we get? This one? Herbal's Protective Skin. DR 9. His does DR 14. Plus 10% of incoming crits converts to hits, which means that would take less damage. Let's see, what's he look like? Looking decent. Man, I need to sell a lot of stuff. Actually, I need to put a lot of the stuff in here to sell. Ooh, grants a second chance. The DR on this one is just way better. But we'll try it out. The core, +2 on perception. +3 of perception. Okay. And didn't we get... We know those. Slicken. Coats the ground in a slick oil-like substance, inflicting knockdown on anyone in the area of effect. We can learn it. Oh. Then we have Fleet Feet. Empowers the target with unnatural speed, increasing their movement rate. Might as well. No, not erase. Okay. I don't think we need these books in here.
Well?
Alright, so let's get back to that journal. Return to Grimda in Copper Lane. So we can do that, or return it, or bury it under a thing. I think let's return it in Copper Lane. Okay, but where in Copper Lane? The High Archivist Grimda. At the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Assassins? What the shit? They're all just regular. Look at this tiny assassin. What does more damage? Her pistol 23 to 31, 21 to 31. So technically, this does. Very slow. I think this is very slow as well. That's just slow. Okay. And that's that, okay.
What is it?
What the hell? Why are you not attacking, boy?
My mind feels shocked.
No! What is it?
Including your name, your distinguishing features, and everyone you know have to associate with you brief time. Okay. Another grimoire. Believe we know all that though.
Well?
I don't know why everybody wanted to attack us though.
Good day, stranger.
Found the scroll. Wow, let me see it. Grimda rubs her hands together. They sound like two sheets of dried parchment. She takes the scroll and turns it in her hands. Yes, indeed. Her fingers trace the paper with surprising gentleness. You've done well. We've lost the scroll of whale, but we gained 3366 experience. She presents you with a folded section of fabric. Whale is both a keeper and a discoverer of secrets. May this hood aid you in revealing what is obscured and keep you hidden from those who wish you harm. You have gained an item, Footpad's Hood, added to inventory. You find a key in your palm. You're also free to visit the Elder Archives and take whatever books or scrolls you find in the open. Spreading and circulating new mysteries is part of our service to the obscured. Elder Archives, okay. So, is that like, is that in here? No, it's still, stealing. But that wasn't.
Well?
Yeah, I would guess it's not in here since we got a key for it. Okay, so we got this hood. Stealthy of perception +1. +2 to stealth, +1 to perception, okay. Who is our stealthiest? We're at 9. 1. Okay, so we have 3 at 9. kind of returned. The hell? Close this. How long does this have? 1 day. Let's see. Sucks that A lost that one and he's the one that does most of our stuff. Oh yeah, we can't wear anything there. Yeah. So we can't actually wear it. But she can. While exploring Odra's gift, I discovered that a sea chest has been stolen from one of the ships docked at the pier. Return to Marcino. I located the chest that was stolen from Marcino's ship. He'll be happy to learn that I've located it and dealt with the thieves who took it. So it's an Odra's gift. Let's see. There it is. Okay. I think he was somewhere down here. But I can't remember. See, that's the only thing that kind of sucks. Even if we're in, like, he's in here, it's like, oh god, I gotta search everywhere.
Welcome.
Not in there. I was pretty sure he was outside. I don't think he's up there. This is just the easiest part to check. Okay.
How do you do?
Any luck finding Captain's chest? Here you are. Contents intact. You did it. I mean, I knew you would, but oh, thank you. It's all here. Okay, you gained experience. You've saved my life, friend. Truly, I owe you one here. The week's wages, like I promised. No, you need that. Just you keep it. Yeah, you can keep it. Really, Then thank you again for all you've done. Or at least take this. I picked it up while we were in port of Ager as a good luck charm. But I want you to have it. I won't forget this. You gain an item, drinking horn of moderation added. Oops, not true. Goes on your neck. +2 intellect while endurance is above 50%. Okay. Well, she's at 17. Wow. Ours is at 15. Well, since we're the one with that kind of stuff, what do we have on our neck? This thing? Yeah, let's try it out. Okay, cat and mouse. A woman named Niffer, however, is on the run and hiding out in Deerford. Scout around Deerford village for Niffer. Told me that someone's looking for her. She asked me to check around town for any suspicious figures. Okay, so Deerford village. And that's the last task we can do because this is just endless paths. Okay. So here?
Ever tried vulture?
We don't have those in Nazi talk.
Your loss. They can eat anything, so their stomach juices are sour and tangy, like ripe fruit.
My loss indeed.
It's very gross. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, this dude's too. Not. Don't care, buddy.
That's unusual.
Hey. Well, a rope and grappling hook actually is pretty useful. An elf idles by the road, watching the village across the river. He nods as you approach, and the cowled figure standing near him falls silent.
Welcome.
Greetings, friend. A slow smile forms as he eyes you. I've heard of you. Word has it you've been busy in Defiance Bay. He draws closer. I'm busy too, and eager to finish my business and get back to the city. What business is that? Haven't you heard? There's a murder on the loose, said to have gone mad with grief and strangled a dozen healthy children when her own was hollow-born. He nods at the figures with him. We've come all the way from Defiance Bay to bring her to justice. She's here? He nods across the river. She's hiding out in the village. We'd go in after her ourselves, but the problem is that she knows our faces. There's no telling what she'd do if she saw us coming, and we'd like to avoid any further unnecessary bloodshed. He leans closer. Her name's oh, so this is the dude we're looking for. She's in Orland. We want to get her out of town so that we can deal with her cleanly. She knows we're looking for her, but if someone were to convince her that it's safe to leave. Intellect 14. Ooh. Oh, good thing we put that horn on. If she's a mass murderer, why didn't the Duke send the Crucible Knights after her? The powers that be want to keep things quiet, for obvious reasons. Better not to cause a fuss, and certainly better not to startle her into doing something drastic. We'll just say this so we can keep going. I can draw her out. He nods. She won't know you. It'll be simple. I have a few questions. I think I met the woman you're talking about. Reminds me a lot. Okay. At Dracogen Inn. Okay. Okay. This person will probably be upstairs, yeah.
Greetings.
How's it look out there? See anything suspicious? Go east, Meredith's waiting for you, just west of the river. Someone told me you are responsible for heinous killings in Defiance Bay. Let me guess, was that someone named Medrith? She draws her stiletto. It's a lie, plain and simple. I got on the wrong side of his employers, and now he's after me. But if you're here to do his dirty work, I won't make it easy on you. Relax, I just want to hear your side of the story. What story? The Dominels came after me. I just happened to rob the wrong place. How was I supposed to know they'd already claimed it? She runs her hands under her hood and through her hair. It was an honest mistake. I'm just trying to survive now. And if you spoke with Meredith, you know where he's waiting. Please help me get out of here. Okay. Go east. Meredith's waiting for you just west of the river. She nods slowly. Alright, I'm trusting you. Don't have much choice. See if you can send him the other way. That should buy me some more time. She follows the hooded figure towards the stairs, giving you a final uncertain glance as she passes through the door. Nothing in here to take. Okay. Well, instead of, telling him, why don't we just kill him? I guess we could have done that first. It's 4 of them.
Hey. Of course.
Ready, Watcher.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Aye?
Okay. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh, they have a boar as a companion, okay. No, him.
Yes.
didn't work. Need to try something else.
What is it? What is it?
Didn't really have anything special. 1,000 copper. That'll work.
As you wish.
Okay, so that's all the tasks that we can do. Now we do have these side quests. Of course, Trials of Endurance. It's continued in endurance. Time and Tide, that's Kana, so that is Endless Pass, Long Hunt. I think we needed to level up a little bit to do that. Siege of Cragenholt. That's the Grieving Mother. So I think Siege of Cragenholt, it might be the only thing we can do. And you know what I just realized? I have not saved in quite a while. So you know what? Let's go back to our own place. Plus we have a dude there.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Oh, really? So, that's done. So that means we only have 2 more things. These 2, and they're both whatever. One just costs a little bit more. Curio Shop. Let's do Curio. And I might actually continue on the main thing, because I think the Siege of Cragenholt was not one that, either I could do or just one I didn't feel like doing or something, I don't know. So I'll sleep in the same bed. Alright. Athletics, Constitution. Which one do we want? Perception, maybe? Okay, we all feeling rested up?
Better indeed.
Oh, yeah, no, because you were the only one really kind of hurt. Oh yeah, we have this... Who are you? No. There's like a dude that wants to see us. Good tidings. Okay. I would like to remain. I have an urgent matter to discuss with you, something you'll want to resolve as quickly as I am certain. You call your allies together in motion for the petitioner to step forward. It's these bandits, my lord. The roads are absolutely crawling with them, and they have the local merchants in a fright. I'm having trouble filling out my stock. My suppliers say the risk is too great. Nobody wants to hear that. The fineries sent out for delivery have been stolen by unwashed brigands. If I have no goods to sell, I cannot make a living. Nor can I offer you the many special items normally at my disposal. I don't think we have an extra ally. Yes, my lord, what is it you have planned? Give 5,000 copper. My name has worth in these parts. I'll personally ensure the delivery and cover all losses that occur. We can't do aggressive too. That should allay any fears. Allay any fears. Well, shit. I didn't want to pay. A more generous offer these suppliers have never heard, I'll warrant. Thank you. I'll have more goods to offer you in short order. I'm sure of it.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Okay, so the Hermit of Hadret house. I've been summoned to Drenrid Row by Lady Webb, a reclusive woman who seems to know more about me than I know about her. So I get invited to join one of the Animancy hearing delegates in order to attend the Animancy hearings at the palace. I'll need to be sponsored by one of the three main factions represented at the hearings: the Knights of the Crucible, House Dominel, or the Dozens. Okay, so we need to go to one of these. I thought we had done that. Guess not. I mean, does it matter which one? I guess Knights of the Crucible Keep. Of the Crucible. Or the Keep of First Fire. We could do them. Oh yeah, we have Durance. We could have sent him, I guess. God dang it. Let's see. We have him out on anything. Do we want Durance? Nah. At least not right now. Okay, so who do we need to talk to? Somebody. Groups are attending the animacy hearings at the palace.
Indeed. Duke Avar looks to the knights for prudent counsel as well as defense. I suspect our future as a city and a nation will depend in no small part on how we handle this matter.
I need an audience with Duke Aver. I'd like to attend the hearings. We'll be glad to have you with us. Aver will no doubt find your presence persuasive, and we need all possible support to see that he gives Animancy a fair chance. Indeed. Was there something else? Ooh, return to House Brackenberry and speak to Lady Webb. Oh, so all we had to do was actually come here and let him know. So I guess we had technically already done what he wanted. Hopefully that it's not like, you know, you need to... Okay, Brackenberry. There we go. Like one of those people was better than the other. They're dead people. Hadret House, right? Yeah, that's what I said. Where was she? Upstairs, maybe?
How fares your search?
If I'm going to do this for you, I think it's time you told me everything about Theos.
I've told you everything you need to know.
But not everything.
It's only right that you know everything. When I was younger, before Dunreed Row, I had many suitors. These were fine-looking men of good stock, but I could see their thoughts, and they were unimpressive. Boys' thoughts. I toyed with their affections. I resented all of them. And then I met a man whose mind was a mystery to me. But he understood me. He knew me at a glance, told me things I didn't know about myself. He was neither handsome nor charming, but he was all I ever wanted.
You're talking about Theos?
We made a game of my gift. He would ask me about people, and I would tell him what they were thinking. Sometimes the information was very sensitive. And then one day he asked me if I trusted him. I said I did. Next I knew I was donning a silver mask and swearing oaths to Woodica. Using my gift for the leaden key still felt like a game to me, so I did it. I did it because it pleased him.
But it didn't last.
I don't like living in the dark. It's a powerless, hopeless feeling. Every day I did things without knowing their purpose. Every day I loved a man without knowing his thoughts of me. I sensed that there were things he wanted to tell me. I sensed that he knew everything the leaden key was created to hide. But Theos was unyielding. One day I disappeared without a word. He would kill me for it, and I knew that. It's their rule. I just wanted to see him plunge the knife, because then I would know. But the day never came. He has left me to wonder. I have devoted my years to learning everything I could about him, in hopes I would find some clue as to who he really was, and why he felt he had to keep his secrets locked away. I have precious little to show for it. Just an old woman nagged by old thoughts. And that is truly everything I can tell you about Theos. I hope you will accept this embarrassing story as a show of my good faith.
I want to discuss the intimacy hearings at the palace.
What of them?
The Knights of the Crucible accepted me into their delegation.
Good. Avar Wolfgren looks to the Crucible Knights as a voice of reason and order. Speaking from their section should lend you credibility with him. You need waste no more time here. Get to the palace. Make your case to the Duke. With him on our side, all of Deerwood can be mobilized against the leaden key, and Theos can be rooted out. I only wish I could be there to see it. There is a very old bottle of a very good brandy that I have been saving for a special day. If you hurry back afterward, there may be a little left for you. Off with you. You're going to do very well in there.
Attend the hearings at the Ducal Palace in First Fires. Okay. We're getting somewhere, fellas. Oops. Three bodies just there. Have we gone in here before? Yeah, okay. I don't know this is where to go. Oh, this is just right outside. I was like, that's weird. Usually going into another room isn't a loading screen. It's in here, but that's locked. I just noticed a door right here. Oh, yeah, okay. Duke Aver Wolfgren. The room below is animated amidst a heated debate. All the representative groups are easily discerned in the crowd. Crucible Knights, stiff in their noisy armor, sit in one section. In another are well-dressed members of House Dominel, casual watching in a predator's interest. Casual watching with a predator's interest. Still, elsewhere are the ramshackle dozens who have made no special efforts to dress up for their liege lord. Interspersed are animancers in their academics' robes with expressions either sour or concerned.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, that animancy is no closer to stopping the legacy than it ever was?
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
The experiment failed, yes, but his work...
His work was sabotaged.
Ah, our new delegate from the Knights of the Crucible. What makes you say sabotage?
I met a false patient in Brackenberry Sanatorium, Arterium, who had tampered with Azo's machinery.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children!
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
Oh, we have Rational 2 twice. Those who know me around here know me to be fair in judgment. Caedmon Azo should be held innocent. Those who know me around here know me to be fair in judgment. Caedmon Azo should be held guilty. I mean, if it was sabotage, then he's innocent. He wasn't the cause of the death.
Horseshit! These animancers can't be trusted! Look at what happened in Heritage Hill! Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves!
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justiciar! You turn a blind eye, and look what happens!
I have been to Heritage Hill since the quarantine. Though the knights were unable to control the damage, it was not animancy, but an ancient machine that caused it. The Crucible Knights are blameless here. This was not the workings of animancy, but an ancient device in Ter Noneth. Well, I mean that one, because at least that way we're giving them a name and not just saying an ancient machine.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
We can do honest too, luckily, because geez, we need might 16, resolve 18, and aggressive 2. My word is my oath. I challenge anyone here to find someone who knows different. I wonder if that's because we haven't lied to people.
I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I admit that your candor was mentioned more than once. Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill.
Tier Nonanth houses an Angwithan machine that holds dominion over the flow of souls. It was this machine that made the district undead. I wanted to say distinct, but...
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
Intellect 16. The presence doesn't prove cause. This testimony is not evidence, it is a guess. Or perception 15. They followed ambition blindly, taking few precautions and allowing personal feelings to get in the way of solving the problem. Nah. That's gonna make it seem like they were the cause. I mean, I don't know. We'll go with the intellect.
Animancy has many enemies. You need only look around this room to see it.
You're missing the point! Everywhere there's animancers, there's disaster! We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge! It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it!
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son, my wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs he couldn't cough up. My daughter, we put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker!
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
The Graven Mother reaches toward your mind with hers. Bring order to the chaos here. I can. The crowd begins to mutter, the sound taking a doubtful character. Widewind's legacy is the creation of the Laden Key. Caedmon Azo's downfall was their work, as was the tower in Heritage Hill. They want you to do this. They want Animancy to fall. The dull muttering expands into a din of skepticism that fills the hall. I have seen them in the ruins of Air Glanfath, operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls, near towns like Gilded Vale and Deerford, where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I have heard their dead confess their plots. They are stealing the souls of the unborn.
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
The room laughs. Please, I want only to help Deerford. Oh wow, we have quite a bit of decisions here. You want to see crazy? Make one more smart comment just like that. Birth invalids until your wound dries. For all I care. You shame your order by dismissing the truth before hearing it, madam. I expect better from a knight of the Crucible. If you did for your husband's sake, I hope he at least left a brothel unlocked. If, as the Duke says, no theory has more proof than any other, what is the harm in hearing one more? Your quips cannot change the truth. I mean, this one or this one. We'll do 4.
You must know, friend, that the Leaden Key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
We have Honest 3 down here. If you know anything about B, you know this. I have been called many things, but never a liar. An honest witness is the best place of evidence you have in this matter.
The only piece of evidence.
The only piece of evidence that doesn't send your kind to the gallows, you mean?
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
The Knights of the Crucible were instrumental in aiding my investigation, or I took a personal interest in the matter and tried to learn what I could. Yeah, the Knights.
I see. I am impressed the Knights seized such an unlikely opportunity to find an end to all of this. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
Let's see. I would allow animancers to continue their work. They explore questions we all wish to understand. If we'd known more, perhaps this crisis would have been averted. Animancers should be studied in Deerwood. If you don't, someone else will, and they will wield great power over you. The Animancers of Deerwood have been given too long. Now let's do number 1. Alof shakes his head. Animancers serve their own ambitions and their own purses. Giving them this power is like setting a child loose in an armory. I do not trust these Animancers, seeking first after gain and glory, but if they can heal our children, I would not hinder them.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest. I want to thank the delegations for helping me collect my thoughts. And our new delegate, who has warned us of a new possibility that must be looked into. The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement. Ramir D. Barash, representing the interests of Animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
It occurs to me now that my concerns about animancy may not outweigh its value.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
What's he doing?
No, wait!
Stop this at once!
Wow, nobody noticed that dude, huh?
I've given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you? Another time. I am already late.
The words, "shall I end it for you," ring in your ears. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your own balance. You drop to a knee and watch as Theos hurries out of the building. The world dims around you, the screams and clashings of weapons fading to silence. All that remains are the words.
Shall I end it for you?
Theos stands at a pulpit high above an assembly of robed onlookers. You among them, clustered around a wide, circular pit carved of stone. He addresses a woman bound backward over a large iron wheel, overlooking the great stone maw. Many of the woman's fingers and toes are severed, and the bottoms of her feet are charred black. The skin on the side of her face looks like melted candle wax, black and red and sleeping, and the angle of her back suggests a spine in ruin. Yet for all that, her expression betrays little of her anguish.
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
Her eyes are barely open, and her words come between strangled breaths, but they are steady, unbroken. I am already at peace. Oh, okay.
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
He nods to a hooded attendant who begins untying her from the wheel. Was granted dominion of the sleepers. You open your eyes to the beamed ceilings of the palace's grand entry hall. The clangs of metal striking metal waft in from outside alongside the cries of the injured as you stagger to your feet. Theos is gone. Sagani is patting your cheek with a firm but gentle hand. Get up, trouble's already found us. Off to one side you can hear the clinking rustle of chainmail, and you look over to see a wounded guard slumped against the wall. He is trying to say something, seemingly directed at you, but at first it is too faint to hear. He gathers his breath and manages to rasp out a few words. Lady Webb, she's the only... She must be told. She'll know what to do. Please, find her. Tell her everything. The guard passes out and slides to the floor. Still. Turn to Brackenbury and tell Lady Webb in Hadret House what happened. Well, shit. Oh, wow. Everything's on fire. So that's blocking our path, I guess. Blood. Everybody's dead here. Wow. Lady Webb lies still in her bed, an ornate cushion propping her back upright. The blood pooled beneath a gasp in her chest is tacky and nearly dry. A shattered glass rests on the floor beneath her dangling hand. You can feel the faint aura of her fading essence in your ken. Reach out for it. You make contact and are immersed in a torrent of sensory input and experience. When it calms, you find yourself in the same room, lying in bed with a glass of brandy in your hand. Through the walls from the streets outside come the sounds of screams and shattering glass and the cacophony of an angry mob. You take a sip and it warms your gullet. Across the room, the door opens behind a patient. Steady push. Into the room walks Theos. The floorboards creaking beneath deliberate steps. You wait until the last of the brandy has trickled down your throat before you speak. I was a fool
to think I could tame these people.
You came closer than most.
A fine epitaph.
No worse than any.
You are concentrating, focusing with all of your energy. It feels as though you are diving into a stone wall over and over, but it cracks suddenly, unexpectedly, allowing the vaguest wisp of a thought to leak through.
What's in Twin Elms?
Did you pull that from my thoughts?
I've had time to practice.
Ah.
He walks over to a small table and raises a half-empty brandy bottle to eye level. He seems to approve of the selection and begins to reach for an empty glass.
I was saving that for someone.
Pity. You know this is how it has to be.
Prove it.
Theo slips the knife between your ribs and pushes it through. Layers of tissue separate with brittle, papery stiffness, and blood wells up around the blade. A pulse of reflex causes you to drop your glass to the floor, and you hear it shatter. With the last of your strength, you take his knife hand in both of yours, a question radiant in your mind. For an instant, completed Act 2. For an instant, to your great surprise, the pathway to his mind is left open to you unguarded, and the answer comes, simple, cataclysmic, in its reordering of your thoughts. As Lady Webb, you feel as though you have an answer you've searched for all your life, but in your own mind, her understanding lies just beyond your reach. You look at Theos with the wide eyes of someone seeing for the first time, and draw your last breath as a black, velvety darkness descends over you. 40/40 experience.
Smoke rises above the city walls in billowing plumes that blacken the sky like a storm. Behind the walls, the riots rage on. Known patrons of Animancy are forced into hiding as looters ransack their estates and make off with their possessions. Animancers are torn away from their families and dragged from their homes to be stoned to death in the streets. Word had spread immediately that Duke Avar had been assassinated, and that an Animancer was to blame. The city wasted little time in exacting revenge, and little effort into evaluating guilt. In the center of it all, Brackenberry Sanitarium burned. And down the lane, Hadret House, the last bastion of stability in the Deerwood, had fallen silent. Now safely outside the city gate, your path points eastward to Twin Elms, where Theos is bound, for reasons that remain mysterious as the leaden key itself.
Well then. Travel to Twin Elms. A band of cutthroat bands has been seen lurking through outer forest of Kidnua. They will be striking soon. Okay, how long? 2 hours. Okay, and then we have only one more to purchase. The assassin at large, Theos has killed the Duke and Lady Webb, and sent Defiance Bay into chaos, but Lady Webb saw where he intended to go next, to the city of Twin Elms. It is there I must go if there is any chance of catching up to him. Travel to Twin Elms. I saw Lady Webb's last moments. Theos killed her in her bed, but not before she got him to admit he was headed to Twin Elms. I wonder if she did that knowing that I'd see it. Probably. Twin Elms we haven't been to yet. As you cross the bridge, Aloth draws up beside you. The fires of Defiance Bay cast a shivering, flickering light across one half of his face. The other is in darkness.
Please stop! I need to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I have not been entirely honest about my motives for traveling with you up to this point.
When I finished my training in Adir, I was introduced to an organization. All I knew was that they were opposed to the unchecked spread of Animancy, and that they could guarantee me postings far away from the Seathwood my father and his Earl. At that time, it was enough. In the early years, I thought of them as many things. Hooded men, prudent teachers, the leaden key. Their rules were strict, but their guidance was clear. I sincerely believe they wanted to keep Kith from the folly of their own foolish ambitions. I came to the Deerwood a little over a year ago. My orders were to gather information on Animancy in the region. A senior contact met with me every few months to receive my reports and issue new leads. She sent me to Gilded Vale to keep an eye on events surrounding the local lord, but I lost track of her shortly after that. I don't know if she was reassigned, killed, or sacrificed, the way you saw. At the time you met me, I'd been on my own for a couple of months.
What'd you want from me?
I needed some kind of direction. And after that scrape with the locals, I was ready to get out of town. But then you mentioned that you'd survived that Beowick, and I thought you might be able to put me back on the Leaden Keys trail. And I was correct in a way. What we found wasn't what I expected. I knew the Leaden Key was trying to stop Animancy, but I didn't realize how far they'd gone. Murder, sabotage, abandoning entire districts to shambling horrors. Now the whole city is up in flames. I'm still not sure about Animancy, but I know I've been following the wrong master. Please, accept my apology, and my service. Let me fight with you to stop Theos.
Yeah, apology accepted, bud.
Thank you. This is a great burden off my shoulders.
Before we move on, I'd like to discuss a few things. So now you understand a little more about Ilzamire. No thanks to that animancer, my spleen. Black bile, come on. A flaw, but you still learned something, didn't you? Only because you and I have a lick of good sense between us. But the average person, show them a shiny gadget in the hands of an expert and they'll believe anything. Not necessarily, most people have more sense than that. He raises an eyebrow. You can still believe that after all you've seen? It must be nice. Ah, so this is how we get to Twin Elms. Okay. I'm guessing from here? Curio shop. Alright, so... Wait, did I miss this one? The Bailey? I did, okay. So we now have to... Okay, what will the Bailey give us? Keeping the stronghold self-sufficient? Upgrade the grounds further. Oh. But... everything is completed, I only have that. Huh. Well, let's go with this first, because it's more money. Oh, maybe down here. Okay. Yeah, because I think we couldn't go here before. Moss has taken root in the damp stone. He arrives at last. Leaden Key Wizard. Oh shit. Well, well, well. A woman in robes, flanked by an armed group, savors every word before whispering the next. Finally. You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a smile, pale and full, that droops below her recessed chin. But I'm glad you didn't have better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. Any last words? After all the effort you've mustered, it'd be a shame to end it quietly. Let's get it over with. Good, some worthwhile action. Walk away before you get hurt. It will never end quietly, as long as I draw breath, assassin. We could have done aggressive or cruel, but not met. As expected, your inner strength runs unbridled like a wild horse. The woman puts her hand across her chest, and so I'm the one that must stop it. Time to end this. Okay, well, we're way the fuck up here.
What is it?
Damn it, I knew that dog would, think our bear's knocked down. Yeah, he's prone. Damn it. There we go.
Well? Well?
What do we got? A gun. Some decent stuff, but nothing crazy.
As you wish. Keeping an eye out.
Oh, what the hell? Spotted Stegler. Stalegar.
Ready, one.
Whoa. Oh, so they went... Where the hell? They went immediately for him. Of course. Cool. I mean, why wouldn't they? And I haven't saved. Shit.
Ready, one. They both slumber.
Okay, I think we got this one on our side for the moment.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. As you wish.
I shall be discreet.
Okay, so let's go over here. What the shit?
Yes?
Damn it. So they have these guys for 8 seconds, 9 seconds, god damn it.
Sagani!
Yep, she's down. Because of course I made him into beast mode and then boom, he got dominated. That one's dominated. What the hell?
So much for you. You.
That didn't work! Need to try...
Oh god damn it, they're both. Fuck.
Something else! Arthur, were the wrong! So much! We gotta take better...
Can't get a good shot with this.
So much for you.
Oh, both the animals are controlled, of course.
Dead on!
No prisoners!
God.
What is it?
Quiet.
Well?
Frickin' spores, man. Spores and tiger beasts. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Well?
Yes.
Dead on!
What is it?
Okay, not too bad.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Of course. Yes?
Okay, just mostly a ton of pretty powerful enemies down here. Damn these sporlings. Damn, I wish we had that one. Wow, Alaf got knocked out immediately. I think that actually might have been because of me.
My mind.
What is it?
Okay, and we're all pretty hurt. I think we need a rest. Half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! Hey!
Elder... Oh.
You gotta stop it with that. Just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
What happened to the bucket of water? Eater shrugs and looks away, concealing his smile poorly. Things haven't improved. My mind may be going. What would I do without a friend to punch me?
Well, it's nice to feel needed. I'd have woke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Mayorwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
Well, thank you.
As you wish. Shh.
Leia Raymond. got a troll.
Hey.
Okay.
What is it? So much for you!
Dead on!
What is it?
Okay, we got another one up there. Let's take the bear. Nope, no, no, no. A lot of sporlings. Because we have sporlings over there. Whatever the hell that is. Okay.
Well?
That's weird.
How may I help?
Oh no, not you. You need to stay back. Oh wait, let's talk to Eater.
Say what you want about Dear Woodens. They haven't met the problem yet they couldn't solve by killing some scapegoats.
He flashes a hollow smile. You fight for people because you see something there that deserves defending, even more so because someone that you trust sees it too. Then you turn around and they do something like this, and the person who made you want to help them is gone. They're doing what they think the gods want of them. People never fail to disappoint without guidance. You weren't really fighting for them, for all of them though. First one. It's nice that they mean well, but how can organized murder be their best guess? Although, come to think of it, maybe they're just following Wadewynn's example. He was purging his own long before Deerwood got the idea. Only he was purging because they weren't Eothasian enough. Never thought I'd find myself missing the hospitality back home. That's all I wanted to say? Okay.
A blade in the dark.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Hey.
Okay.
Yes. So much for you!
Hey.
Dead on!
So much for you!
Okay.
I'll take a look.
That's unusual.
Nature's Embrace. +5 damage reduction to burn and freeze. Grants wood skin when hit by a critical. Let's see. That is friendly. Oh yeah, +6 damage reduction. Okay. Let's see. Where did that go? I'm guessing it goes on head. No, waist. Okay. Cool.
Ready, Watcher.
Still alive? I need something sharper.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
You should see this.
Necklace of fireballs. Grants fireball. Okay. So, we have that. Oh, whoops.
What is it?
Ready, Watcher.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yes.
I'll take a look.
Nothing really special down here. Oh, we forgot to get these guys. Souls bound in eternity. It's weird, this seems like it would be like something. Let's go look at that, I guess. Oh, same thing, okay. Oh. So that went down to where that was, maybe? Oh, now we can go to Elm Shore. And then maybe get to Twin whatever. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're at Elm Shore, but what we will do is save it. Okay, hope you guys are enjoying it. We're getting back into it, and I can promise you guys pretty steady videos. Oh, this one maybe one every 2 days, something like that. So have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.